Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, and we're gonna play some more Metaphor. So we're currently in the Spire of Blind Faith. Yeah, should be good. Ready to go. Ready to start this little dungeon here. Let's hop into it. Yeah. So you must be kidding me. There's someone else here. Just who the hell are you?
Wait a second.
That's our line. But at least you're alive. I'm glad. Your brother back on Virga Island asked us to avenge your death, but you're not very dead, so let's just... I'm not leaving. I refuse to go home until I reclaim my life's work. Those creatures surprised me, and I dropped my monster notebook.
Huh?
You dropped something? Wait, don't tell me you lost it in the tower.
What more can
Precisely. It happened earlier, as I was fleeing from that very place. Oh, but don't worry, or worry not, for I remember exactly where I dropped it. It should still be in the room in the tower's tallest point, where a blue bird-like monster known as Leogron awaits. Were you going to the tower as well? If you have a business there anyway, could you retrieve my monster notebook?
Come on.
Yeah, we'll get it for you.
Lovely.
No
I
problem.
see.
No problem at all.
Okay,
Let's go ahead and go in.
let's go.
Ready. Here we are, ready to roll.
Marvelous. I feel stronger.
Let's push through!
We seem to have defeated them all.
Come on!
Yeah, nice work. Incredible. This power feels stronger still.
So we're on the third floor.
I can feel my power growing.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Oh, that's not half bad.
I thought there was another enemy in here. What the heck? Am I tripping? All right, so this is the fourth floor, right?
Let's push through! Alright, how's that?
That was
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
Come on!
I knew you
Yeah.
could do it.
Alright, how's that? Push through! Alright, how's that?
I hope we can have a moment's peace now.
So these crystals.
Let's push through! Come on! Alright, how's that? Come on! Let's push through!
that takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
Get this baby chest here.
This looks valuable.
I can't believe it.
Let's go. The tidal trident.
Our enemies are aware of it. Is that the end then? We've cleared.
Yo, what is that guy?
Spotted.
Oh shoot.
Blades at the ready.
Incredible. This power feels stronger.
Power grows strongest.
What level are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 6th. Oh, there's a gold beetle, baby. Let's go.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Spotted.
Come on!
Oh, I hate the way they could like punch me through my attack.
Steel. We are.
We seem to have defeated them all.
There's a chest here somewhere. All right, what are we getting?
A perfect specimen.
A Nasu longbow. All right, let's head upstairs then.
Hey.
All right, so this is the save point. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Hey.
I'm ready. Remember what we heard about the monstrous blue bird? I was planning on leaving it be, but let's be quick about it.
On guard.
'Tis headed this way. Seize the idle banter and ready your weapons.
Mage. Mustn't settle for these. Mage.
Okay, so this thing's
Now
weak to magic.
accept your fate.
Or to fire, I mean.
We'll combine our strengths!
Hellfire. But all things seemed right.
Thought you hit it. This'll be over soon. Behold this power. Raging fire.
I will fight with pride. Falling back. Let's go. That should have done it.
I can't believe this. Ow!
Yo.
Heisman, your attack power is
Be
down. You hit
neither
its
timid
weakness.
nor arrogant. Mage. How about this?
Don't fake her. Burn.
Let's
Your
stay calm.
attack power
Come
is down.
forth, royal soul. Maybe not. Wizard!
I don't have anybody to heal. This is not good.
Come on!
But I
What?
thought you hit its weakness.
For all that we strive for, I stand waiting.
You
Your
think
attack
yourself
power is
equal?
down.
I'll use what I must. I have my methods.
I call upon a royal soul. I seriously wasn't thinking its weakness.
It's okay. Let's go. That should have done
You
it.
hit its weakness. This badly hurts. Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
Oh, mystic fire!
Wait, wasn't that
Let
the
us clean
cosmic
up this
blast?
mess. Oh, power of kings. How about this?
It's too early for my exit. Be a waste to let this sit. Hulkenberg,
Let's stay calm.
your attack
Come
power's
forth,
gone.
Royal Soul. Maybe there's a better choice. Let's go. Here's through.
All right, we killed it. That wasn't so bad. 18,000 XP though. That's pretty good. Everybody ranked up.
Nice.
I am most certainly
knew I
stronger
could
than I
do
was.
So that's the monster notebook, is it? It looks pretty worn, definitely of some importance. That's all we need. Oh, that's all well and good. But was it really worth putting our lives on the line for that? I appreciate a passion for research, but all this was just reckless. We came through the ordeal safe and sound. That outcome shall suffice for now.
What should we do?
Head back to the entrance.
I'm going. Thank you.
I cannot express my gratitude. It's all so moving. I almost feel like crying. No one on the island understands my fascination with monsters, but that didn't stop me from meticulously documenting all of my findings in this notebook. This knowledge has proven valuable, and I've earned quite a bit of money from it. I'd like to make even more, so that overprotective brother of mine can stop worrying.
Right?
I can understand that, but your brother has some legitimate concerns. You should probably avoid dangerous places like this from now on. I've already realized that, which is why I want to hire you all to be my personal bodyguards. That sounds great.
Hey.
We've got better things to do.
All right. Hey. Okay then. Right?
All right, back home finally.
Most.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Welcome back. My sister returned safely just before you arrived. She's quite familiar with the currents that swirl around these seas. It seems anyways, as promised, here is your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, no, that dude should be super hyped. His freaking sister, he thought she was dead. And she's alive.
All right.
Hey. Huh?
Go. All right then.
Yeah.
What now? What now? All right then.
We're going back to academia.
Oh,
You've done a wonderful job cultivating the general.
incredible.
All right. Hold on.
You don't seem in good spirits today. I get the impression something's weighing you down. I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is. Really?
What?
Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now, yet with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least. That sounds like a pretty important clue.
But why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
If I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers? Did I make a grave mistake? Calm down, brother.
Hey.
You gotta take it easy.
However,
You're right. I can hardly solve any of this with a mind clouded by panic. I must not run from the past, no matter what truth lies in store for me. My apologies. The prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose. I can sense Moore's extraordinary determination and burning spirit of discovery.
may we both come...
Now then, for the next task, I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes. I believe you are well on your way towards the ultimate archetype. Hone your virtues well. Our success depends upon them.
This one's important.
Study 25 archetypes.
Until next time. Hello. You'll come...
All right then.
Damn, we got Everybody wants to hang out today. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
We have the spear as our sole means of dispatching Louise. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodante. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in his heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I doubt he'd fight fair.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to unhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections. I do not mind.
Thank you.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not. In the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodante, halt. What now? Have you come in to aid in this execution? No chance.
No.
Yes.
I have come here today to set you straight. The honorable order, was it? I say that you are a stranger to honor and have been for years. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the knight commander himself.
No.
Nay, we too were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodante, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge? O commander of the honorable order, death to traitors, glory to the knight commander.
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. JfrikinC is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nastum, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to the more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here.
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Have you more confidence? You could have settled this for all to see.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword. That will be quite unnecessary. What? I can't move.
Absurd.
Fool. You and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd like the deed? I'd do the deed right here? Right there? With the whole town watching? Nastum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain. Face me.
It was you. You cur.
Weighed against despair. I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What?
You're a dance.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Her strike brought him to his knees.
You're a dance.
Your skills have dulled, and that Nastum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce is an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism? propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it's easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend, who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Rodante's been relieving of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rodante red-handed, overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodante's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant. Kept saying you'd convince Rodante to step down of his own volition. I want to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You brought him justice,
No.
but you were able to stop him.
True.
You're right, and I'd not have won without you. So thank you for seeing this through. Damn, bro, I can't read.
Yes.
So bad. We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoings. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving this matter.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say I've lived up to such a title. Of course you have.
Yeah.
You helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodante, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was. Thanks to you, I can feel her deep determination. Rank 7
Yes.
Hulkenberg.
I am your knight. Now then.
Bro, I'm almost in the top 10. Alright, we're gonna hang out with Heisman. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altaberry. The question is, where does the spear fit into the schemes? I have something I'd like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you do? What would you have me to say to them? A new age is dawning.
I see. Great. My thanks.
Time to hang out with this boy. I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone.
People of this village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you, so that we can change the future of this village together. Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say, we are you geefs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. This is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village children to bear its dreadful legacy? To be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage? The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way? Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Hazme is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. It won't make a difference now, whatever you do. There's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of our land won't accept us. Things can change.
Listen.
I believe that change, it has to, for the children's sake.
Say.
I understand your fear. Walking the lands as a Yugeef, I have suffered what seems no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future, where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming?
But...
And when it does, what will the village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle, yes. We will waver and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond the pain, we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' courses are ours to decide. A birthright to hope for every Yugeef child. Our children could live however they wish,
Surely.
and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisman.
Thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course. I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope one step at a time. We support you. We won't let you down. I hope one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let us prepare the Hilltop Cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself.
Oh.
A tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it tilts, or lilts. Clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind all writes upon well-trod earth. Damn, what a poem.
Thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you.
Now.
Is
There is
rank
yet
7,
hope
let's
on
go.
our horizon.
The ninja archetype. There is no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing. In lands beyond anything we ever something. Damn,
We shall.
I read too slow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
Well then.
Okay, we're gonna hang out with Yufa.
it's all right.
So this is Brawlhaven. There are so many foods here, which I've never seen on the island. This bone-in meat, It's used as a ritual offering, yes. Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our product.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I didn't intend for that to. The last thing I need, my customers thinking about its rituals and organs. This is exactly why nobody cares for the Mustari. Well, now I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hey,
Is it true?
I've heard there are all sorts of different people in the city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect.
Whew.
But there are so many kinds of people too. There are so many kind people. Why are the other places we visited? Someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. Yeah, that was a scam.
What is it?
Maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase. Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. You smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything. It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to the source?
This is the place.
We are here. Oh, here we are. Dyslexia, bro. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony? Are you here to pray? Sorry, but no.
No.
Do you have some business here at the church? We're curious about the smell.
actually,
I see.
I see the young lady here is Mustari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you, my friend. My name is Yufa. This is JfrikinC. Is it all right for me to make introductions?
Oh?
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Never mind, I shan't pry. I am Hyperic. If you've an interest in sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
Ovi.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you've traveled so far. I hope you will visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting.
I'll see you again soon.
Until next time.
See you later.
I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctists in general. I'm curious about the difference between them and us, the Mustari, I mean.
Well, now,
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone.
sure.
thank
Yeah.
you greatly.
I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be.
But then,
You think something crazy is happening in the church? Juna. Yeah.
Thanks. Nice.
The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. Do you have money?
Hold on.
Oh?
Are you offering to pay? I set aside some money for non-travel expenses.
Then.
So, shall we? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da. Thank you.
Thank you. I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Why, that face. I could be plenty nice, you know. That's why you were nice to her? I suppose it's not far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, ferocious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all. So we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure the girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out. You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortunate smiles, or how fortune smiles. I think we're safe here. I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were here.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then,
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on his offer. I should be fine, as long as I don't delay us, won't you? Won't it? Yeah, you should do it.
Sure.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort porter and captain should. All right, great. Rank 2.
Things have gotten fun.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
have a look.
Well then, all right then. Go.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
You could rest for a bit there. We have a pending request there.
Let's be off.
It's your...
Great. Let's move.
What to pick?
All right, so while we travel, we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg. I think this is like maxing out her character. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it only goes to 8 now, right?
Thank you. I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging maw. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
We cannot afford to fail.
Another reason we can't afford to lose, I suppose.
Indeed. In defeating Luis, we shall win back the future of this nation. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I'm counting on you, Hulkenberg.
You only need focus on pushing forward. For that, I would gladly give my life.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I shall safeguard our land and our future. The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. Knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Hell yeah, bro. We're in the top 10.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants. Experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
Hey!
Let's go.
Now then.
Hey. Hey.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
All right then.
All right, so we need to get our free food. Now it's time to hang out with Ismay and max him out too.
Thank you. I wondered if you'd notice.
So where is it?
Wait a minute. Where's the urn?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of. It's Ujif tradition, you see, keeping the remains of the fallen in fine-wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing, nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No, I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
I'm sure he would like that.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path, but I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you, and I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I'll be counting on you.
Of course, you may leave it in my hands. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast, then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
The aloof hermit, Ismay, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight. You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way, to think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting!
Let's give you a try, eh? Let's have a sport of inventor's ingenuity. Mage! Then on me, we go together.
It's up to you now.
Blaze!
How many
More
are there?
enemies?
Come on, everyone!
We witness our strength.
Let my power support you.
Hellfire!
Amendable technique, everyone.
Not bad.
Appreciate. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
All right, we're gonna get our free food and then
This is...
we'll go read our book.
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Is this the place?
Oh my. All good. Gah. So hey, okay then, let's go. Wait.
We end this quickly.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Come on!
Impressive. Your training has paid.
The parquet chest.
Hey,
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape, is it? It has. I think it goes with something else.
so-
It might be one of the relics.
very impressive.
All right, how's that?
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Let's push through!
Hey, great job.
Come on!
You look stronger already.
If you see a use for it, I say...
Look at him dancing.
Let's push through!
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
We found
That's
something.
lovely.
Be careful.
Blades at the ready.
Impressive as ever.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
That might be of use later.
I knew I could count on you.
All right, we did it.
We can flip a switch here. I think that just opens a back door, right? Yeah. It's like we've already been over here.
That was well done.
This is amazing.
A dream
The knife.
I knew I could count on you.
The little tooth. You there. Are you switching party members in battle?
What?
If you want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this. The turn order is going to stay the same. Damn, look at all these fools.
Push through!
Great find. Keep it.
Come on!
Hey, great job.
Nice.
Incredible.
What now?
Hell yeah, we found the gold beetle.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Alright, now we can go fight the boss.
Just a sec.
Alright, I'm ready.
Well,
He wanted to take the scoundrel's stronghold for himself, I see, but its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing? Just standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this sod now.
Let's hurry and defeat
I'm
it.
glad you're keen to scrap, because it looks ready to. Let's show it what we've got.
I need mage. Mustn't settle for the easy way. Hidden arm. This doesn't feel right. Rancor.
This'll be over soon. I call upon a royal soul. I think not. This is just what I need. Raging fire. This is it. Come on,
I'll get some
focus.
distance. Lend me your strength. No. Wizard, come on!
You hit their weakness.
To the rear
That's
guard.
your-
Not now. Charging in. Commander. Sever. It's almost decided.
You never let us down. Wait, what was I doing?
The captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
Mage. Some darker arts.
I'll show you. Burn!
What just happened? Gotta rethink. Charging in.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes! I strike with conviction. They yet cling to life. Where am I?
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills
Oh,
with
power of kings. Rancor. Apologies. Would you finish it?
this. This is just what I need.
There we go. We finally killed it. The dude is pretty freaking tough. Our class, or like our setup is all jacked right now. I don't have anybody to heal.
Nice. I feel...
Tremble
Sucks.
before me.
So now we got the enormous eyeball.
What do you think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next?
And that...
To the entrance.
Hey, okay then. Right?
Speaking.
Most.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I'll see you again soon. Just lovely.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Alright, so we gotta turn in the bounty for that one-eyed monster.
Uh-huh.
We did it. All right.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right then.
Even me tail's too tampons.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new archetype. Do make yourself at home. That's right.
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Alright, dude, I just had to study a bunch of freaking stuff. Alright, so We did it. I am astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
So hell yeah.
All right.
Are you okay, buddy?
Everything okay?
Yes,
I was able to remember a few things, thank you. But before that,
please.
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place, which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because...
The truth of the matter is...
There is but one place that comes to mind, but if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. Inexplicable? English? If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean that King deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But would he want to help you study? Indeed, that is the question. I would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travels may have been by his design. The answer I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continuing my pursuit.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. Let's do it together.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses? Or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I will battle my past until the end.
Now,
May the
Rank
truth guide
7.
us both.
So now we can get the soul hacker.
Listen here.
Now it's time for your next task, a true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research the elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a perilous, unbreakable bond, and then said archetypes must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one of you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until I can improve no longer.
This one's important.
To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Luis, the Archmage, I need to strengthen an elite archetype to rank 20.
If all, I have faith in.
Which archetype is an elite archetype? Is this an elite archetype?
this power, this power.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you. Of course. Really. New skills, new possibilities.
This
You'll come again, won't you?
Alrighty, we're gonna go hang out with Alonso.
You're...
Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore.
Hey, thank you.
Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus? Did you say your goodbyes to her to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do you desire truly lie? Where do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money to force to make them submit. But I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's rather a pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Do you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well,
Oh, you remember. That's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
moving on.
I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You've my word. You hear that? All right then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter, actually. I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble in what you truly desire. Well, well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet.
Yes.
You don't need to worry. He'll follow through once he knows what my plan is. In hindsight, I've always run away with things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do, something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of the world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great con man, Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king, who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself.
I will live to my fullest potential.
Nice. Now he's leveled up.
Farewell.
Level 6. That means there's only like two more missions for him.
All right then, where to?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Mister, you...
I got an achievement. Chef in training.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then, what now?
Alright, so we actually reverted back to an old save so we can hang out with Juna instead of cooking. We just wanted to get that achievement.
Hey. Come now.
What the heck? She looks like a little kid. Is that a child?
Hold on.
So Juna can turn into like a little kid version of herself? I thought you left me behind.
No.
Huh? Ben.
The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Colosseum. And for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you. Regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No.
Please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is it possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We are so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
That's you thieving crooner. What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing into our lowly labor festival, eh?
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited? Liar, you slithered your way into it. You bloody snake, it's all you Nydia know how to do. What the heck? What's she talking about? Meritus, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does.
No way.
That's so? Well, it doesn't mean it. I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. She like a rival singer? Who was she?
Hold on.
So,
If I had to guess, someone in the same profession as
My
me?
goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder seems something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's so very reassuring, my lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Really?
Yeah.
A natural part of any competitive field. But if the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. Level 3.
I'm going to give this performance my all.
Marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alrighty, I think this is a good spot for us to stop. We'll continue on later. But for now, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later for more metaphor. But for now, I guess, like I said, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Adios, amigos.